Hello everybody and welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Today, Farm for Your Life, another weird game I found on Steam Greenlight and was determined to share with you Feeble. It's Harvest Moon mixed with Cookie Mama mixed with zombies. I know that doesn't make any fucking sense, but that's what it is. Uh-huh. That. Let's go. And because I'm a mature human being. So yeah, like I said, basically Harvest Moon mixed with Cookie Mama mixed with zombies. So, just use WASP to move the camera around. Start off with the important tools of the scythe, the hammer, and the axe, all the basic Harvest Moon tools, and your goal is to grow crops, collect resources. Eventually, you're going to turn this church here into a shop, into a restaurant, and then your goal will be to serve people in the restaurant, and then yeah, and just kind of keep going with your life. When we start off here, we're just going to clear a little area. So I'm a massive Harvest Moon fan. For all you folks out there, this game has one awesome thing that Harvest Moon should have implemented years ago, and it's the sort of thing that made me realize, man, Harvest Moon should really be on a PC. Queue upable actions. So as you can see, I just queued up 4 rock breaking things instead of having to go to each rock and hit the button each time. How fucking awesome is that? I know I'm the only one who thinks so, but it's so fucking awesome. You don't even know. Alright, so go there, let's dig some plots. Just dig a nice 4 patch, because there's 4 things of corn here. Grab this corn, plant this corn. You know, it's almost as if we were playing a Harvest Moon game. You can see the health and the water levels of the corn. We'll leave that can here. So that's there. See what we need to build the farm. Get the restaurant going. Because that's kind of the biggest part of this game is getting the restaurant going. Yep. What do you want? You want simple kitchen. You need corn and a potato. Let's go clear out this church. And then we'll go buy seeds for a potato and make him a potato. It can take a while. I mean, this is very much the Animal Crossing kind of thing of you are going to sit and watch the same repetitive actions over and over and over again. But there is a constant stream of things happening with your actions that make it worthwhile. Specifically with this game, it is getting this area to look as nice as humanly possible, expanding it with a farmland, and then from there, actually like doing the cool thing of like serving all these people. You'll get helpers, because the idea is that we've all escaped a zombie apocalypse. So if you build tents on your farmland over to the right over here, people will be like, I need a place to live, and you'll be like, great, sleep in this tent. They'll be like, I'm hungry, great, help me in my restaurant in my fields, and you can have some food. So yeah, it's a neat take actually on the idea. I genuinely don't think there are enough farming games around. The fact that Harvest Moon is the only one to do the idea, and the fact that the Harvest Moon games have gotten kind of weird lately, but they're like, why don't we be in the future and be more about dungeon crawling than farming? I don't know. This is very much a pure focus on farming. There's zombies. They'll come into your town at night, but you're not actually gonna really do anything against them. They're gonna be more like they come and steal your food, and you're like, that sucks, man. Don't steal my food. And they're like, no, we're gonna steal your food, bro. Sucks to be you. Buy that baked potato recipe. This is the way so there is money in the game, but you rarely see. You see it in the tutorial, which we're not doing because but let's see. I want to buy 3 bags of food, but basically it's all just a barter system. So as you can see, I'm just buying stuff to kind of balance it all out. Why don't we also buy? What else do I want to buy? Buy some, yeah, buy a bag of fertilizer just to make it work. All right, fine. Take your fertilizer, bitch. Great. So now what we're gonna do is go build. I see food grows fast too. Like it's just, come on, there we go. Food grows fast as well. It's actually kind of ridiculous. The corn almost ready. And the weird thing is, like, you can talk to food. You can talk to the crops to make them grow faster. Like, sing to them or something. It's funny, because it counts as talking action. I don't know why. Also, just in case you were wondering why you've never heard of this game, it's because it's in beta. It's not done yet. It's still, to be absolutely honest, like, this game's awesome, but it's totally kind of buggy. And I've had it crash on me and just had, like, weird errors that didn't make any fucking sense. Like, there's this one point where this woman came to my restaurant. She's like, I would like tomato salad. I'm like, great. We bartered for tomato salad, and then instead of going to sit down so I could make her tomato salad, he just stood at the doorway saying, I would like tomato salad. Blocking the doorway. Making my life a pain in the ass. So yeah, this game, like, it's just a lot of cool concepts right now. It's not quite a thing yet. It has not been properly, there's still some bugs they gotta work out. But the concepts are solid. The art design, for as kind of Farmville as it is, I actually kind of dig it. It's very simplistic, but it totally works. And yeah, they're also working on building some sort of story mode. The story mode you saw at the start. Literally, at this point is just a tutorial. At that point, it kind of cuts out once you're done the tutorial. Then you just kind of go play endless mode, which is what we're doing right now. But yeah. Oh, we should go. You know what we should do? Zombies are going to come soon. We should start building a fence. You can build fences defending against zombies. So for some reason, the zombies always go through the fences, which makes the fences seem kind of pointless. You're also going to want to, you know, build defenses to stop the zombies from stealing your food. Like you can essentially, like, people come to your restaurant and buy stuff with electronic scraps and scrap metal and crap like that, and then you're going to want to use that stuff to get your builder friend at the church to make you, like, a slingshot or a corn cannon to fend off the Zimbambos while you make people fucking fried eggs and shit. It's like that movie Maximum Overdrive, except instead of cars, it's zombies, and it's nothing like that movie Maximum Overdrive. It's still really weird that it's just like this. The restaurant idea I really like, but it feels 100% out of place. Like, it doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. But whatever, it works. It adds a neat degree of fun. And I mean, realistically, like, farming in the apocalypse sounds cool, but then you're like, well, what the hell? Why? What are you gonna do with all the excess produce? It's just gonna rot, man. Okay, we're gonna get some zombies soon. So I'm gonna get this stuff over here. So I'm just trying to think of where you can get this game right now, because you can totally get on this beta. The way you can get this game is off the website. If you just go to, I think it's just farmforyourlife.com, you'll find it. You can buy the game for $10.25 Canadian. Get you the game, and it's just this beta right now. It pretty much allows you to play endless mode. However, there's also this weird system where if you're like, you can earn, if you sign up for an account, you can earn points on their site for doing things like sharing the game on Facebook and mentioning on Twitter and sending in pictures of yourself as a zombie or something. You'll get points, and then you can trade in. Like, once you get 10 points, you get the game. And then there's like this, as it goes up, there's much more levels above that where you can be like, for like 100 points, there'll be tombstones in the game that you can get your name on and shit like that. And you're like, okay. Most importantly, I mean, if you're just the average gamer, just go to Greenlight, man. Go to Steam Greenlight, give this the upvote. That's where this is right now. That's where they want this to be, is on Steam. That's a great place to sell this game. As it is, just a neat little farming simulator. I mean, keep in mind this is a preview, so kind of the reason why I'm not really saying anything bad about the game, because there isn't. First off, I really like the concept. There's nothing really. I don't really have anything too bad to say about the game. But most of my problems with the game so far have just matters of, well, that's totally something they can iron out with a bug fix. So I don't 100% know what this game's overall faults are going to be, as they could totally iron them all out by the time this thing goes live. But just on the judging it on the merits of like just the idea of the concept and the execution of the concept, I think it's a cool idea. You know, no one does enough farming games, and as much as I am goddamn sick of zombies, like the rest of the world, making zombies the most kind of like they are barely here in some ways. They very much are. They're very kind of not necessary within the game, so it's not nothing really you really need to worry about. All right, now the restaurant's a thing. As we go on, you'll see like we got the tent there that allows us to build tents. Apple juicer allows us to serve apple juice. Build sprinklers so that it's always watering your plants. Crap like that, and you're just constantly, you know, going around setting objectives so you can. There's always another thing you want to buy. This is the thing I'm trying to say. Like, you know, you're always just like, well, I'll stop playing soon, but I just need to harvest a bit more wood so I can get more seeds. And of course, you might be wondering, well, I'm clearing out all this wood and stones. Where am I supposed to get more wood and stones once I once I run out of I had a brain fart there. Where am I supposed to get more wood and stones once I've cleared up this area? Well, that's where a weird, not really roguelike element of this game comes in, but a weird exploration element of this game that is very interesting comes in, and that's where you go out into these outer areas, which are covered in zombies, but have lots of wooden stones in them, so you can go collect that stuff there. Got this little firefly that follows you around. You just go out here, harvest your wooden stones, and try not to get attacked by the zombies while you do so. And it's crucial to get this stuff because you need it to. Oh, yeah, and see, once you attack one of the guys, you get this weird little stupid animation, and your resources, I think about half your resources go flying off, and you're stunned. Now, time doesn't actually pass in this world, from what I've seen. It looks like when you leave the area, it's just the same time it was when you left the main area. But it is important for, you know, you need more wood in order to actually build your restaurant up. You need more stones to feed these slingshots, which are going to keep zombies off your property. You need more, or there's other things you can use stones for as well. So it's just a matter of when you're out here balancing your, being super careful about getting stuff and getting it all back to the main area. So why don't I show you what the cooking looks like, because we can kind of start to do that now. See if we can upgrade seats some more. Yeah. Oh, let's buy food storages. Upgrade to food storages, because that's useful. So you can see my dishes there. You do have to wash it. It's totally fucking Cookie Mama Diner Dash in the way. So let's learn a recipe. And by that I mean let's play Fruit Ninja. Yep. This doesn't have any sound yet, which is really weird. This is clearly there's supposed to be some sort of fun music here. They don't have it yet. Yeah. And you gotta essentially knock enough of the right ingredient into the pot at the right amount of time. I don't know what the stars impact. I see these coins here. Maybe that allows. Maybe that's how much you'll. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it does. It does something. So you can do the full swipes, but I've so far just if you just hold the mouse, it works really well because it makes the things lose all their momentum and therefore actually fall in the pot, which is a problem otherwise. And there we go, back to the kitchen. And yeah, now we know those recipes and we can just cook them. I'm not gonna make anything because I don't want to waste. What the hell? I've got tons of corn. So when you cook something, it just says, "Hey, put this in me." And you put it in there, and it does its thing. What are all my things doing? Oh, these could use some. Oh no, don't stay up here. No, don't go pick that up. You want to be near, or else that shit will burn. And now, no, he doesn't want that. Let's go sell this. Here, you. Oh, it's not here. Cause I need that plate back. Okay, let's go wash this plate. You yourself can't eat anything. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you'll also want to barter for more plates and more glasses, so you can actually have enough plates and glasses to serve your entire restaurant. I've gotten by multiple times on essentially just having like having like half the amount of plates needed for my restaurant, and which results in people sitting there waiting for literally multiple days while I wait for other people to finish eating or to get all the ingredients I need to make the stuff. So that's okay. Yeah, I guess I do have another problem with this game, and again, it's one of those things that could be ironed out, but it's more of a balance thing. So there are certain things people are going to ask for that you're not going to be able to provide right away, and there's no way you can make them happen faster. For example, if they ask for apple juice, it comes from this tree here. You're waiting for apples to actually fall down, and you can't make that happen faster. So if 7 people ask for apple juice, you can essentially serve one of those 7 people per day. He wants baked corn. That's easy enough. So as you can see, plates are a big deal, so he's not going to go for that. Let's take a bunch of scrap, though. You can normally get it just a hair more, and they'll be like, fine, whatever, cool. He wants baked corn. I can do that. Grab some corn, go to the oven. It's cool, you can carry a thing there right. You can carry something there right away, which is handy. I wonder if that impacts how the stars impact how fast it gets cooked. I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know. It'd be nice to know that material, that information up front. So yeah, go serve him. It's cool. They all pay up front. So I got that scrap now. I can go do something with it. Right now, like I can make it up. I can make a tent. Now there's a tent there, and with any luck, someone will come by and be like, "Man, I could really use a place to sleep. I'm so fucking tired." And you'll build him a tent. So these apples will eventually fall. You'll eventually get chickens, and you gotta wait for them to drop eggs. And to feed the chickens, you need to constantly be giving them wheat. They never seem to have enough wheat. Just a pain in the ass. I don't know. There's something about this game that is really, really addictive. In that Diner Dash, Harvest Moon kind of way of just, I need to keep doing things. If I stop doing things, I will die. If I don't serve that man a baked potato, this entire world will fall to shit. But I don't know, it works. For 10 bucks, it seems pretty cool. Again, in beta right now, they are from what I've seen, it looks like they are planning to do a more full-fledged story mode. They're looking to, sounds just from like the goals they're adding. There's probably gonna add some more goofy shit to like the avatar creation. There's a lot of stuff you can do avatar creation as it is. Obviously, looking to get it on Steam, and yeah. Game just so far seems kind of neat. Up my alley. Oh, hey, here's a person. You'll normally get a good kind of notice that somebody is there. Baked corn, got it. You know what we're actually going to do? I'm going to take a bag of corn seed. A couple bags of corn seed. Now I can get some more corn. So that's like the easiest thing is you want that. You're not just going to be getting money, which kind of makes it nice. You're actually getting the resources needed to make your farm better. You know, you'll be getting more bags of corn. You'll be getting scraps. You can buy farming implements. You'll be getting empty. Sometimes people want to trade empty plates and cups, which is useful so that you can actually, you know, serve more people. Or sometimes you'll see like seed types you haven't seen that haven't shown up in the store yet. That's fucking that's fucking ridiculously handy when that happens. Yeah, and of course it's really useful once you actually get people to come help you do all your harvesting and watering. It's a giant pain in the ass otherwise. And the game can get quite hectic as well. You're not seeing it now because this is a new endless mode, but as it goes on, it certainly gets rather crazy. I'd load up a save if all the saves I had of this weren't kind of broken. Because again, hey, beta. It's a beta. You expect it to be a little janky. Oh, there's a guy. Or girl. I don't know. Girl, I guess. She's got an electronic scrap. Let's get that. We can use those. Apparently, well, if we want that, I'll have to give her some stones. You want these rocks, don't you? Yeah, you want some rocks. Who doesn't like fucking rocks? Useful thing is you hover over them. They'll tell you what you want. What they want, so that you can actually not forget. Because eventually you're going to get a lot of people kicking around in your restaurant, and it can be really easy to lose track of it all. Okay, so buy a slingshot. And I'm going to go pop that down there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good. And that'll automatically fire any of these zombies that come near. But the thing is, it will draw from your current inventory of stones. So if you run out of stones, it then becomes fucking useless. Which, you know, that's not great. You can also just, like, throw vegetables at zombies to get them to, like, to stun them for a second. I don't know, it's just a cool, really simple little, life game. You're not kind of seeing as hectic as you can get right now, just because it is, you know, super early. But, it can get quite hectic, which I really enjoy. And, it's just fun to play. Reminds me a lot of Cook Serve Delicious in the way I like to Cook Serve Delicious. I'm still playing Cook Serve Delicious, by the way. I got you 2-star restaurant. And now I have like 6 prep stations. Really fucking hard. Another great game I found through Steam Greenlight. I fucking love Steam Greenlight. That service is great. I'm just in a positive mood these days. Everything's awesome. I don't know. Everything's good. Everything also has flaws. Like, again, the fact that this game isn't super balanced yet. Or the fact that my save is all bugged out and broken. Or the fact that there's no story mode yet. But that's not the game. That's not the developer's fault. It's in beta. It's gonna get there soon. And when it does, there'll be a cool story mode. And I bet it'll be a little bit more balanced. But probably not that balanced, because that's something you figure out early. I don't know. It's a good Harvest Moon game. We need more Harvest Moon games. End of story. Go destroy that rock. Some music would be nice, I will say that. Again, something that might be forthcoming. It's just... fucking... it's quiet. This is a good game to play when you're really out of it. Or sick. Because it's just... it is total, mental, just... you know... it's just complete and utter brain drain kind of game. Which I like. I did have the fever over the weekend, as I'm sure I've said in multiple videos at this point. There's a zombie. And I played this for like 4 hours on Saturday night, because I was just like, I was in such a delirium, I was like, game good. Must farm more corn. Customer wants tomato salad. I mean, they're back to actual points about this game. Yeah, see, look at that. Motherfucker just went through my goddamn fence. That's annoying. Another point about this game, it does something that I have been wanting the Harvest Moon games to do for a very long time. It's made me realize that I really wish they would make a Harvest Moon game on the PC, and that is stackable actions. The fact that I was able to harvest that entire crop really quickly with just button presses, like just a quick like dut 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 dut, and then he just did it, is fantastic. It's something that has been missing from that genre for a long time, because it fucking sucks having to just, you know, mash your way out of that combo generally. So let's try. I'm gonna try throwing this at this guy. So now he's stunned. Can I go attack him? No. And if I get too close to him, he'll attack me, and that'll stun me, and I don't want that to happen. Take a potato, you sack of shit. Ah! And then he'll walk away. Once you knock away all their health, they just walk away. They're not the most, you know, not the most proactive zombies. They get deterred really easily. I want to say you'll see more zombies as time goes on as well. I also will say I really like the fact that I don't have a personal inventory. Like, I don't have a rucksack to fill. It all just, if I put it in the box, it's just in the box, and it's accessible from wherever I need it to be accessed from. Like, if I put a potato in the box there, it shows up in the basket there. There's no bullshit, fill a rucksack. I mean, you can get a crate, so you can fill that up, which is handy, but there's nothing that's like, oh, I only have 9 slots, and I gotta harvest this crop of 12 things. I guess I just have to go back and deal with it. That's terrible. Nobody likes that. Fuck that shit. This game is much better. This game actually understands that. No, you just want to do the actions. Nobody wants to sit around and fucking actually fill a rucksack with 12 fucking potatoes. Eat corn, you slimy bastard. And a potato. Bagow. Now leave. So we're gonna wait to do more cooking. In the meantime, we're gonna chop some wood. Wait for customers to show up. I kind of would like to show the way the workers work. After that, we'll probably stop because, I mean, at this point, I mean, there isn't really much else to the game right now. It's pretty much just more intense recipes. There's a lot more types of vegetables. You'll unlock like more food types and stuff like that. But it's basically more of this, more farming. Not a bad thing, but you know, nothing really bearing explanation. I will say, if you have ever been a Harvest Moon fan, should totally be up your alley. Like, that's bygone conclusion. This feels like a damn good attempt to bring that experience to the PC. Something that has been non-existent in the past. So, believe for that. Yeah, see, this thing with apples, like, Notice how it's been a good long time. These apples are taking. We've grown tons and tons of corn and potatoes. Those apples are just not falling. They take forever to fall. And as time goes on, you'll get people asking for more and more intricate stuff. And as that's happening, you realize, oh no, every person at this table wants apple juice. I can only make one thing of apple juice about once per every 3 days. So you either have to get really good at knowing what you've got in stock offhand and what you'll be able to make really easily, and then declining people who come in saying they want apple juice. You're like, I can't do it. Or, and at that point, keep in mind, if you decline people, you're not getting that stuff that you need to make your farm better. You're actively screwing yourself over when that happens. You're just saying, I can't do it. Or you need to have your restaurant literally full of people just sitting there waiting for their food for like a week because the apples haven't fallen yet and because they won't settle for just fucking something else. So that's something I hope they change in the future. Maybe give you the option to plant more apple trees or fucking something. I don't know. Right now, it's not ideal. Not in the least. And yeah. Chickens are the same way. I can't figure out how to get chickens to lay fucking eggs. I give them their wheat, and once one dropped an egg. Having multiple chickens didn't seem to help. It's just, eventually they'll drop an egg if you keep feeding them. Too bad wheat is a pain in the ass to grow. Grows kind of slowly, and it just kind of sits there. Also, I like that there's kind of weird names for this game. As much as I said the Canadian dollars, it's just because my region's Canada, so that's what's showing it on the website. I think this game is German, I want to say. So, they call you can grow, lettuce or cabbage or something, and it's like they call the crop salad, which I think is kind of funny. Oh, hey, an apple dropped. It only took, 30 minutes. So, real time, real-time minutes, that was, what, 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes to 20 minutes? That time frame for each glass of apple juice. Baked potatoes. Creamery mounds of baked potatoes. There we are. Cook. I don't know why I didn't grab a potato. And we just sit here waiting for baked potatoes. I will say nature sounds pretty nice. It's a good sounding nature. If you're wondering why I haven't got in my house, there's nothing in my house. My house is just, I could recustomize my character if I want. Which is, that's fine. Not that I'm really interested in doing that, but whatever. Why don't we go water my plants? Oh, no, cancel. There's a guy. We've got to serve more customers. Yeah, so as it goes on, you got more tables and you got more stuff. Yeah, he wants fucking apple juice. And... I'm gonna say electronic scrap because I don't remember. You have a bunch of corn. No, hold on. Give me the corn back. Because I don't remember exactly what I need to make apple. Look, so now I'm gonna make the apple juicer. That takes my one apple. It's gonna be a while before another apple drops. So he's gonna end up sitting there for quite a while and in-game time because I can't make the apples drop. I can't place a slingshot near them and knock them out of the tree or something like that. That'd be really handy. If there is some tool to make the apples drop, that'll be fucking great. Not a thing that happens. What do you want? Baked corn. Good. I can do that. Give me those tomato seeds. Take some scrap and take some rocks. There you go. Well, she's gonna sit there for a little while I water everything. The cool thing about this is there's no customer patience. Your customers won't get pissed off. They have to sit there forever. They will just literally sit there forever waiting for their food. So you can take the time to water your plants, fight the zombies, just dick around doing nothing. Doesn't bother them. They're not gonna go anywhere. It's a zombie apocalypse. Fuck those people. You're the cook. You're making their food. You get to decide what happens. For your word is law. Oh, there's one of those. That's good. We'll deal with that in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna plant these tomatoes. No. Oh, he's just talking to it. I haven't found a way to dig up stuff yet, which is good, I guess. No. There we go. So yeah, it's just a matter of this is not a complicated game control-wise either. It's literally just a matter of like left clicking, right clicking. Left click will do some stuff. Right click will do some other stuff. Not much else, etc. You know. Very simple control scheme. Man, just people showing up all over the place. Great. Go. Oh, empty glass would be nice. Could use electronic scrap. He says that's too much. Fine, just give me more scrap. No, not the cup. Whatever, fine, that's fine. Alright, make apple juice. What do you want? Baked corn. What do you want, bro? You would also like baked corn. Just give me all your scrap. You know what? Just give me the dish. And here, have excuse me. Have some corn and some rocks and some potatoes and some scrap. There you go. Now I got an extra plate. I can serve another person. Giving this guy some baked corn and some apple juice. No, you wanted the baked potato. You get the baked corn. Make this guy a baked potato. Yeah, so it's Diner Dash. Well, I don't know why I said Cookie Mama. It's totally not Cookie Mama. It's Diner Dash. No, actually, apple juice is gonna go bad, so it can just sit there for a while. That's fine. Yeah, the food you make will go bad. If you just leave it there, it will go bad. And it's funny. It's actually kind of gross. If you make food, right, give it to a customer, and then leave it for a while, because you know they want apple juice, and it's weird. They won't eat if they don't have everything they've ordered. So if they ordered a baked potato and apple juice, you give them baked potato, and they have to wait a billion years for apple juice. They will sit there with their baked potato literally festering in front of them and waiting for that apple juice. It's really gross. And then when you give them the apple juice, like a week later, and their food is literally green and steaming in front of them, they're just like, oh, awesome apple juice. I'm going to dig into this fucking baked potato. And they just pile it in. They really go at it. You're just like, this is the just most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Look at that guy. He's a sick monster. Cook this baked potato, except it's corn. I don't know. This game's dead simple, but I like it. I like it. There's something about this game's jib that I am a fan of. What are you doing? Why can't I pick it up? Goes in there. Oh, because I didn't give it to him apparently. That was weird. Sometimes that'll happen where you'll accidentally like touch the wrong thing. I had this super weird problem where I was trying to give food to one of my workers, and every time I clicked on him, my guy would do this weird thing where he'd seizure out the second he got near the worker, and he wouldn't give him the food. And there's no way I could give the worker the food, and I desperately needed a worker to help me out. So the game was essentially broken for me at that point. I was like the game saying, no, you've played enough Farm for your life tonight. No more, please. So yeah, look at this. He's just gonna walk around. He's gonna collect all this stuff on his own, with me not having to guide him. That's fucking great. And they're gonna fight. He's gonna leave me stunned. That zombie's gonna go take my potato. And he just sits there with the potato. And he walks off. Not after my brains, not after anything important, just like, man, I was really craving a potato. That's what we zombies like. Potatoes. Yeah. I feel like this video's been going on for a while now, and at this point, I'm not saying anything new. It's a cool game. $10 on the website, which I think is farmforyourlife.com. You can find them on Facebook as well if you want more information that way. A most important thing is it is for sure on Greenlight right now. Please go, give it your upvote so that they will get the support they need to get this thing live and into the hands of as many people as humanly possible, because the farming simulator needs to become something more. It needs to become a true and utter genre unto itself. For I will it so. Alright. That's Farm for Your Life. We're at Bird's Hut. We're out.